Is your competition also younger actors like Ranbir, Imran?
No, I don't have any competition. I'll be very honest. And I don't say that with immodesty or self-centered pompousness. I don't have any competition. I've not come here to compete. I've come here to rule.
Whenever a marketing snippet gets hyped before its release, especially by those closely associated with the film industry, I get worried for the project. I vividly remember trade analysts on Twitter and how they spoke about Adipurush's teaser and how the YouTube features on our mobile phones actually could not capture the beauty of the film and how the real quality could only be experienced in 3D. All presented the same sentiment with minor changes in sentences eventually coming across as a collective campaign for the film to save face. And then there were the thoughts on the circus trailer and how it was possibly the funniest thing that they had ever seen, almost as if they had seen the second reckoning to Jaane Bhi Do Yaro and Andaz Apna Apna. All again a collective push where it became abundantly clear that they are pawns to echo what the producers want versus having any individual thought. And the 2 to 3 days before the JAWAN trailer dropped, I got slightly worried. Karan Johar cryptically posting that he saw the trailer of the century, murmurs started circulating that it may be about Jawan, and whenever adjectives like this are flung around about anything, one should just wait with caution and hope for the best versus thinking that they are going to witness history being created. So the trailer is here, and well, there's a lot to pack in, as Atlee anyway packs in 3 films within a film, so let's get to each detail that we saw, what we totally vibed with, and what might be slightly worrying. You also do chime in with your unfiltered thoughts. The active discussion in the comments is always a treat, so let's get to talking about the JAWAN trailer. I have to say that Red Chilli's entertainment might be at the top of the food chain with respect to guaranteeing exceptional special effects for Indian films, something that can easily compete with international standards. I was already thinking about from the initial visuals how Adipurush would have largely benefited from collaborating with Red Chillies versus the horrible output they ended up assuming will be loved by the audience. Beyond the frames of Jawan, what also stuck out for me is the makeup department headed by Pratisheel G. Singh, who has left no stone unturned in making sure that every look of SRK stands out as unique and different from the rest. Of all the looks that were showcased in the trailer, none of them looked gimmicky or cartoonish, coming across as characters from different professions and more importantly, in different age demographics. The only gripe I would assume will eventually be prevalent in the storytelling of Atlee is that sometimes the several themes and storylines that he attempts to place in a 3-hour narrative can get overwhelming for viewers. When you look at the trailer itself, it can be tough for a viewer to keep up with how many SRK characters are there. Are there going to be too many points of view in the screenplay? That will sabotage the core of the film, and more importantly, the criticism that does arise with Atlee films of packing in too many films within a film. Will it be detrimental to the whole plot of the film in general? These are genuine concerns, but if you ask me personally, I was pumped and ready to go watch the film as I saw the trailer more than 3 times. I think through the visuals and characters showcased, one can easily create an outline of what may transpire in the story, and you remember us talking about Amitabh Bachchan's film Aakhri Rasta? I think it will be around the same ballpark as we assumed from the preview. A son serving the country, not privy to his father's goal, a father consumed by vengeance with his female army, and a confrontation that will address why one embarked upon this path. The film through the trailer really packs the punch in integrating humor very well. From the onset requesting Alia Bhatt as he has got the civilians as hostages in the metro, and then requesting a song in the penultimate moments as Ramayya Vasta Vaiya plays. SRK was not kidding when he said कि जब मैं villain बनता हूँ तो मेरे सामने कोई भी नहीं टिक सकता. Absolutely having a ball as the villain, and it's about goddamn time we see him in the shades of an antagonist to be reckoned with. I would assume Vijay Sethupathi has a huge role to play in the violence and annihilation that takes place in SRK's life and hometown in the initial stages of the film. Being an arms dealer, this may be leading to the lives of several innocent citizens being lost, having a personal connection to not only SRK but the girl army that he joins hands with. Sethupathi and his deals may be a direct threat to the nation, and this is where the importance of the title of the film becomes even more evident. Individuals not willing to sell their country at any cost. There are several theories floating around in my head about Deepika's role in the film, the baby that is raised by an all-female jail, the son joining the police force revered in prison, and how the brewing anger of a father who lost everything simmers in parallel fashion, only to come in direct moral conflict with his own blood. You also do write down your thoughts on the possible storylines that may shape up with Jawan in the comments below. The trailer makes it pretty clear that this film is going to shape up as a revenge saga, and I must say the directors of Shah Rukh Khan working with him post the pandemic are making sure not only to present him in his most massy avatar, but are integrating meta dialogues that are sending a clear message to the haters and those who want to sabotage SRK's return on the big screen. This was dispersed throughout the dialogues of Pathaan, and as the Jawan trailer presented the dialogue, बेटे को हाथ लगाने से पहले बाप से बात कर, you can clearly tell the message is loud and clear to whom and why. This dialogue immediately transitioning to SRK giving the belt treatment to the antagonists around him is the cherry on the cake that especially fans of Hindi cinema and those that have followed the highs and lows of SRK's journey will totally connect with. There is nothing better than directors acknowledging the presence of a star and integrating what audiences feel for him through the storytelling. I can already envision the hooting and cheering as he whips the goons with a cigar in his mouth. The trailer definitely packed the punch and has me excited for 7th of September. Please do write down your thoughts on the Jawan trailer and what you think are its strengths and weaknesses. Please don't forget to follow me on Instagram, the handles are right in front of you. Follow me at JammyPants4. Also please support us by smashing the like button and subscribing to our channel for weekly content ahead. Thank you for watching.